right back with Kirk Cameron, Lily Tomlin, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and their moms.
Who do you think is the big teen hunk now?
What time is it? Michael J. Fox.
He's nearly as old as I am.
Oh. I don't know. Who?
Kirk Cameron.
Oh, Kirk. He's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh, is he cute? Oh, if I'd had a son.
Makes me wish I was 16 again. And his mother, Barbara, she looks so young.
Let's not get into that again.
Barbara has 4 children. There's Kirk, 12-year-old Candace, who co-stars on Full House, 16-year-old Bridget, and 13-year-old Melissa. And Kirk is a dead ringer for his father, Robert.
And Kirk, in a way, has 2 mothers. His real mother, of course, Barbara. And then there's his mother on television, Joanna Kearns, from Growing Pains. And they look remarkably alike.
You know, our producer, Mike Sullivan, said when I first got the part of Maggie that you and I were dead ringers for sisters. And actually, I think you and I look more alike than my sister and I.
Yeah, I know. I get a lot of people coming up to me and asking me or telling me that I look like you. It's great. I love it.
Kirk is really in a unique place because he has 2 families, complete families. His real family, of course, then he has us.
Yeah.
And we act like a family. Does he think about that?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he really does.
You know, people, they see us, you know, kind of sitting here, and they may think like, oh boy, now look at this. Yeah, we're like the nice little happy family right now, you know? I mean, and it's not always like that, you know, and it's not always like it is on Growing Pains. I mean, Growing Pains, what makes it so great when people like to see about it is that we have a problem, we discuss it, and in 30 minutes we get to wrap the problem up and solve it, and everybody lives happily ever after. I don't really mind having my mom on the set at all. It was a little different when I first started. You know, I started acting when I was about 9 years old, and my mom was taking me to the set all the time. And it was kind of a little bit like, you know, Mom, I'm getting a little older now, I can handle this, you know, I kind of want to do this by myself. And I'm getting better at it, and right now, with my sister working, my mom's on the set with her half the time. So, you know, I'm getting a lot of practice being real independent. And the time that she does get to come on the set, I appreciate it because I don't get to see that often.
Yeah, I like my mom on set, too. One time, Kirk and my mom went to Colorado, so my mom couldn't be there on the set. And I was so sad, and I cried on the set because I really missed my mom.
No.
No, Kirk, you do it.
Kirk gets along with the girls really well. They never argue or fight, and like most families, we have a family pet. Dudley is a 10-foot, 6-inch python. We wanted a dog, but Kirk is allergic to cat and dog fur.
Barbara has been elected by the family as the president of the Kirk Cameron fan club, and she handles about 5,000 fan letters a week.
Well, here's a little story we got to tell about one cool mom that we know so well. Her name is Barbara, that's what they call her. She's got 4 children that make her want to holler. But we're real good kids. We do all our chores to give Mom the time to shop at all the stores. We think she's the best, yeah, #1. She's even a friend, and we have a lot of fun. She's our mom. She's our mom. She's our mom.
My mom's so cool. Yeah, she's really rad. We think she's the best, and so does our dad.
She looks real young. Yeah, that's my mom, but my friend just asked her to go to the prom.
Hot. Oh, yes, we do. And once you get to know her, so will you.
She's our mom. She's our mom. Thank you so much for letting us rap. Don't hesitate, feel free to clap. There's one more thing that we like to say. We love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah.
You know something, looking at all these costumes brings back so many memories. You're such a collector, I'm surprised you didn't bring them all home.
Oh, now, come on. Now, you know I love to frame everything, anything that's sentimental.
Yeah, well, you know, Lily Tomlin's mother, Lily Mae, she doesn't just have a scrapbook. She has a gallery of all of Lily's memorabilia.
Oh, I bet she's got her eye on that poster in front of the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C.
How would you feel if I performed at the Kennedy Center?
I'd frame the whole building.
I'm looking at my daughter, Lily. Can you imagine me coming to Washington the first time to see Lily on stage at the Kennedy Center? Some people come for sites of the monument. I come to the sites of Lily Tomlin. I better get inside because I don't want to miss a thing, and don't the rest of you miss anything.
So, Mom, so what did you think? Did you like the show?
Oh, I loved it. Give me a big lift.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
Oh.
I thought you were great.
Anyway, it made me very happy that you liked the show so much.
Oh, I know. It's wonderful to see you up there and all the things you can do. You know, from one character to another. It's great. Do you remember the one time you ordered all of these magic tricks, itchy powder,
and old flies and plastic ice cubes and
yes,
and other things more disgusting to that I'd rather not mention.
And when they arrived, you couldn't pay for them. Do you remember that?
I remember the whole thing because it was a really big learning lesson that you gave me.
Yes.
The reason I ordered all that stuff that one particular time is because I stayed home from school and I had a cold or something, and I was reading an old Red Ryder comic book, and I see all these old great things in the back, and so I just send off for the COD because it says send no money.
Right.
So I think, well, great. I feel as if I'm the only child in the world that discovered I could get this stuff free. And sort of several weeks went by, and I'd forgotten all about it. And I come home one day, I never forget you. I can see you standing in the hallway, you know, in that old apartment. And you came in, you said, young lady, I want to know if you ordered a whole bunch of old junk out of an old comic book. And I said, and of course I got so excited because I thought I was going to get it and get it into my hands. And I said, oh, where is it? Where is it? And you said, well, you can have it when you can pay me back. Because it had cost like about $11 or something, which was a lot of money then. And you
sure was a lot of
and
money.
you'd paid the postman for it, see.
Yes.
So I said to you, well, how is a kid going to get any money? You know, because I was about 8 years old, and you said, and you're the one, you gave me this great concept. You said, well, you can go to all the neighbors and tell them what you'll do. You can take out their garbage, walk their dog, go to the store.
Don't you think that was great that I taught you that?
It was fabulous, and I put it into practice, and I was sort of financially independent ever since.
Right. When you were 16 and moved out, it broke my heart.
I didn't move out for long, though, did I?
No,
was
you
I
didn't.
home right for supper like a couple nights later and have a little laundry done and things like that?
Because at 16, I thought a girl should be home with her mother. I couldn't have my first date till I was 16, and here she was moving out.
It was really more part of the trappings, you know. It was like image, like I wanted to have this room that was my own. And
you had a room at home that was your own. The first show I'm laughing at.
Yeah.
Your dad was, I think, more excited than I was. He was sitting by me on the couch, and he said, can you imagine that being my daughter up there? And I said, yes, because it's my daughter, too.
So what did you think when you saw old Ernestine?
I thought she was great, but I still love Edith Ann.
Oh, you do?
And that's the truth.
Mother, you've made me laugh so much over the years, and then you've said the most tender, sweet things to me, and we've, I don't know, you've dealt pretty good with me.
And I've loved everything you said to me. And I'm glad to have you for my daughter.
Oh, Mommy.
Michael Jordan, Farrah Fawcett, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and their moms next.
You're not really into sports, are you?
No. Why?
Well, I was wondering if you could make a guess as to who the world's highest paid athlete is.
Oh, I could make a guess, I guess. That would be your basketball star, Michael Jordan, number 23, the Chicago Bulls. They call him Air Jordan because he floats through the air with the greatest of ease.
Pretty good guess, Mom.
And his mom, Dolores, is his biggest fan.
Hey.
My first initiative is to look up in the stands and to see if they arrived at the game. Once that I see that they're there, then I can go on and get 35, 40, or no matter what.
When Michael sticks his tongue out during a game, it's a signal to his mom that he knows she's there. I wonder what Michael Jordan is like around the house. Dolores has trained Michael to be self-sufficient.
Mom, can you move your feet for a quick second?
Will you please dust the dining room table when you're finished?
Sure. You want me to do the dishes, too?
Please do.
Mom, does this hem look right to you?
No, you need to make it a little bit shorter so you be sure that it fits just above your shoe.
I don't want to make it too short.
No, I think it'll be fine, son.
All right.
He's always been a healthy child. He came in this world eating. I mean, he loved to eat, and I breastfed him, of course. And I tell you, we could not feed him enough. We had the doctor put him on cereal, I guess, when he was 3 weeks old because his milk was just not enough. Oh, he's given me so many special moments. He really has in growing up. I mean, from Little League all the way up, he's always been a driver, you know. Hey, he wants to show the best. And he's done his best. He's set goals for himself, and he's worked hard to achieve them. After his first year in professional basketball, you know, I kept saying, well, he's leaving college, he's going into professional now, he's in a man's world. No, I did not, because my philosophy was, and still is, that education should be your first priority.
My mother made me promise, and I had a lot of thoughts of doing it as well, to go back to school and finish my degree, which I did, and I think she's more proud of that than anything.
But you know, my proudest moment is off the court. He has presented himself, and he has really been himself, and he's touched a lot of people's lives. And I just look at the small kids, the fan mail that he gets, you know, from kids is really admiring. And chills just run over me because it's just as if they have taken him under his wing and supporting him.
My mom means life to me. I think she means motivation every day to get up and to make her proud as well as my father. For many years she had to take care of us, and now I want her to take care of herself, and I want to do whatever I can to help her do that, and I love her a whole lot. You know, my mom taught me everything I know.
Keep your eye on the rim and concentrate.
Like this. Like that?
No, like this. Like this. Like this. Like this, Michael. And now give it some razzle-dazzle.
That's my mom.
It's great to see parents and kids having a good time together, like you and I have, and like in our next segment, Farrah Fawcett and her mother.
Her mom, Pauline, went back to visit Farrah in New York, and she also got a chance to have her hair done by her favorite hairdresser.
All right, I like that better. Perfect. You look beautiful.
Do you remember we were at the mall when we were walking along?
How old was I?
I think you were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, cross over here, I want you to see something in the window. We walked over there and you said, this is what I did, and I won first place. And I said, I didn't know you were taking art.
Right, it was a drawing, charcoal of Madonna and child.
It was.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yes, I do remember. I surprised you.
Remember the sculpture you made me?
For Christmas. I think it was for Christmas.
Yes.
It was.
One was very long.
It was about life-size torso, female torso.
I was so surprised.
You said, well, how did you know how to do this? And I said, I'm in life drawing, and we have models. Nude models.
But these drawings are men.
Oh.
You said, yes, Mother. They have men, too. And I said, naked?
Naked?
I couldn't believe it.
My mother is very naive.
Well,
but the interesting thing is that when I was going to school, the women were totally nude, and the men were nude except for a little, you know, bikini bottoms or jock strap or something like that.
That was even too
Well, the other was left to my imagination.
You went off to college. And remember what I told you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Your father says one thing and I'll say another.
Right. Daddy said, I want you to study, get an education, and you said, have fun, have a good time. And so I've been having fun ever since. Well, remember when we went to Acapulco?
Yeah.
I remember telling my date, yes, I can go. The good news and the bad news. Yes, I can go. But my mother's going with us. He said, your mother? Your mother? Yes, my mother. And remember, he was very sweet, though, after a while. He said, Your mother's great. She can come anytime she wants. You were very sweet.
Every time I saw you on TV, it doesn't seem like it's you. It just seems like all the other shows I've seen. I mean, it's still hard for me to think that's you up there in front of the whole world.
People used to think it was very strange because night after night, remember we were in New York, I was doing Extremities off Broadway, and my mother would sit there.
2 or 3 months.
Yes, and you know, you came to, I mean, maybe 60 performances or something like that, and people who were working with me said, really, we look out there, it's like she's watching Mary Poppins. It's not like you're up here getting ravaged. And
the first month I cried.
Then after that, it was like Mary Poppins, you know. So, but that was sweet. That meant a lot. You're my best friend. You always have been.
Oh.
She's always been there for me when I was sick, when I was happy. I mean, she's everything a mother should be, and now that I have a son, I hope he loves me like I love you. I love you.
I love you.
Describe Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Physically awesome.
How do you think his mother, Aurelia, would describe him?
Well, we're going to find out right now because his mom recently came all the way out to California from Vienna to pay Arnold a visit, and he was very proud to show her his new office.
This is my personal office right here.
Oh, my
See?
gosh.
With Maria's picture
So
over here, huh? And look at this.
Good.
See here?
Show
This.
me the picture.
And then you remember this movie, of course, The Terminator.
That's adorable.
Adorable, okay. That's the right word for it. Very good, Mutti. And this one, you know,
Yeah.
from Conan
Vaughn.
the Barbarian.
Yeah. This is very cute.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm missing something here. Very cute.
Very cute.
Only a mother can say that. I tell you, this is everything but cute. But anyway, do you remember now when you came to Budapest to visit me on Red Heat?
Yeah.
Well, we have finished the film now, and we are now promoting the film. So I want to show you some of the posters. Come.
Yeah.
Come, setz dich hin. Here we have some of the ideas of the poster.
Why don't you smile?
Smile? I'm not a funny guy in this movie. I'm a serious, tough police officer of Moscow. Okay, now, this one you don't like?
No.
Okay. Out. Gone. Finished. Okay, this is why I like you to give me your opinion.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
What do you have?
This is a gun.
I don't like.
You don't like guns?
No.
So this with the gun is no good.
It's not
Out.
good, no. It's not,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. I hope you like one of the photographs because we only have 2 left.
No.
Okay, how about this one?
No.
This is now with both of us together.
No, I don't like this.
Why not?
Why don't you smile?
Smile?
Yeah, sure.
You ask difficult questions. Okay, let's try the next one.
No, this is good. That's good.
This,
You
why is
smile.
this? I smile?
Yeah, sure.
Of course I'm smiling. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, and now we're gonna go and see the movie.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm not in this scene.
Where are you?
No, they're not in this scene. These are just Russian soldiers.
Where are you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm enough in this movie. I'm all the way through because I'm starring.
He's got his own kind of style.
I love it.
You love it? All right, I like that. Okay, then let's celebrate.
Give me.
Wait a minute.
Give me.
No one could have a better mother than I have. And I think when I think about my success,
in everything that I've learned in my life, I think it is due because of what she has taught me about love and dedication and taking sacrifices and morals and all those kind of things. So I cannot imagine being without her. So I really have to say, dass ich dich sehr gern habe. I love you very much and thank you for everything that you have done. A good mom. Thumbs up.
That's me when I was about 4.
Yeah, and that's Erin when she was about 4, and Jody, I think you were 6 then, right? Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, sonnez la mattina, ding dong ding, ding dong ding. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, sonnez la mattina, ding dong ding, ding dong ding. The eensy-beensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Now the eensy-beensy spider goes up the spout again. Where, oh, where is Carrie? Where, oh, where is Jody? Where, oh, where is Erin? Way down yonder in the pawpaw patch. Picking up pawpaws, put them in a basket. Picking up pawpaws, put them in a basket. Picking up pawpaws, put them in a basket. Way down yonder in the pawpaw patch. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, Alouette, je t'ai Alouette. Alouette, je t'ai plumeré. Je t'ai plumeré la tête. Je t'ai plumeré la tête. Et la tête. Et la tête. Et la bec. Et la bec. Oh, farmer in the dell. The farmer in the dell. I hold the dairy, oh, the farmer in the falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Oh, oh, oh. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. What she used to be. What she used to be. The old gray mare, she what she used to be many long years ago. Hey, stodely, 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 bump it, stodely, bump it, stodely, bump it, stodely, 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 bump it, stodely, bump it, bump it. It's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Once old man, 3 little Indians, 4 little 5 legs on my ground with the neck and leg side on the Lillian. This little Lillian boy. Think if this is the end? Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. How in the world can the old folks tell? It ain't gonna rain no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. Sleep, my child, and peace attend thee all through the night. Baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Guardian angel, God will send thee all through the song, song, sing, 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 sing. Where are you going, my little one, Where are you going, my baby, my own? Turn around and you're 2. Turn around and you're 4. Turn around and you are young girls going out of the door. Turn around, turn around, turn around, and you are young girls with babes. of your own.